Today was a very, very productive day. I got a lot of work done on my new iteration of my website. I'm moving it from one host to another. I'm actually doing more of my own development on it this time. And I also have started building this chatbot of myself, sort of. So it's a chatbot that will answer like I would or like I will. And it also kind of serves as like an interface for me, with me, or something like that. I haven't really figured out all the details yet, but I was able to get it embedded into my website. So it's a Facebook chatbot, but it shows up and there's a little plugin on my website. So you can actually go there right now and play with it, test it, try and break it. So that's pretty interesting, right? Got a lot of that. Oh yeah, started my blog. I created the blog page, the blog subdirectory on my website. So that's going to be good. Now I'm going to be able to, whenever I write, I'll be able to post all my stuff on there and then just link it and syndicate it out to everywhere else. So that was a major priority today. Got that. It's working. A few improvements to make, but all in all, it's awesome. It's very good. And then I hope to be able to go and see Connor, my friend Connor, the guy that I was staying with. Haven't seen him for a while. I was out of town last week. He was also out of town last week. So we haven't been able to catch up recently. I haven't been able to see him. So probably slide down to Ballsbridge, go south, and see what he's gotten into, see what he's up to. All right, well, not a whole lot to show, not a whole lot to, not really going on physically or adventurous-wise, but making progress. So there was a very big rugby match on yesterday. So the entire city was crazy. So many freaking people. I didn't capture any of it, but I did actually get to see my friend Joseph. We went out, got some dinner, walked around the city a few times, and then just chatted. It was awesome. I mean, I'd thought about and heard about people I hadn't seen in years. I mean, some people I hadn't seen since I was in elementary school. And I just kind of totally forgot about them, you know? So it was awesome. That was very good. I didn't really capture much footage last night. Because I was there with him. I wasn't really going to try and record all that type of stuff. So, come back to my roots this morning. I'm down here in Mezpil, about to go visit Connor, see what he's been up to. And I met this guy, Joan, and I just left the cafe where we had a nice meetup. He's also a filmmaker, so we had some great conversation. Turned out to be a very good connection and meeting for the both of us. We both learned a lot of stuff. He's going to be coming to the Dublin Filmmakers meetup here next week. So hopefully he can get involved with us, get some stuff worked on. I totally forgot to mention yesterday that yesterday was my 5-month anniversary of being here in Ireland. Check it out. I have returned to where it all began. Back at it in the office. Got the kettle going, got the instant coffee here on the table. Last night I was back in the Egali hostel. which is up on Parnell Street in Dublin. Now, the importance of that hostel is that that was the first hostel that I lived in when I started living in the hostels. Now, it's about 3 months later, and I'm back in there, and actually it's probably only about 2 months, yeah. And it's still very good. Actually, the room I'm in now I think is even better than the first one. See, the first room that I was in was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like a 10-person room. And it was a little bit smaller, and then had the bathroom right there. Now the one I'm in now is actually an 18-person. So, you would assume that that's a little bit worse. But each of the beds have little curtains all the way around. So once you get in there, you pull the curtains, and everybody kind of has their own space. It's actually pretty interesting. Alright, well, it turns out that I just recorded, or I just been talking to the camera for a few minutes, thinking that I was recording, that I had pressed record. But I hadn't, so now I'm here. But I think it's good because it's almost like that scenario in The Office when Pam will answer the phone before Michael, or it's like she will let Michael answer the phone while she's still on it, so that he'll say something weird he's going to say, and then he puts the real person on the line, and then his response is normal. So now that's me in this situation. I had a great walk down here. As you can see, it's been raining, but it wasn't really raining on my way here, so that's good. And then other than the snowstorm last week, or 2 weeks ago, last week was actually pretty dry. Not much rain. And then it's starting to come back. Here at Alfie Burns now. Got the DFM meeting later, and then about to have a meeting with another filmmaker. Because last week I wasn't here, I was in London, as you may remember. And actually at this moment I was on a train to the airport.